Hello teacher, I will read 13.2 factor affecting optimal level of the product availability. To understand the factor that influence the optimal level of product availability, consider being a large mail order company that sell apparel. One of the products being sold at distracted for with the selling season from November to the February. The buyer at the bin currently purchases the entire season supply of the ski jacket from the manufacturer because the start of the selling season, providing a high level of the product availability require the purchase of the large number of the jacket. Although the high level of the product availability is likely to satisfy on demand that arises, it is also likely to result in a large number of the insured jacket at the end of the season with being losing money on unsure jacket. In contrast, a level of the product availability is likely to result in the few unsure jacket. However, it is quite likely that bin will have a turn away customer who are willing to buy jacket because they are sold out in this scenario. Being losses potential profits by losing customer. The buyer to pin may the balance the loss from the having to be too many and short jacket. If number of the jacket ordered is more than demand, and the loss profit from the training away customer if the number of the jackets ordered is less than demand. When deciding level of the product availability, the cost of the overstocking denoted by CO is the loss incurred by the firm for each insurer unit that as the and selling season. The cost of the understocking denoted by CU is the machine lost by the firm for its lost sale because there is no inventory on hand. The cost of the understocking should include the matching loss from cushion sale as well as a first sale. If a customer does not return in the summary, the choose case factor influence the optimal level of product availability at the cost of the overtracking the product and cost of the understocking the product. Okay, the next we illustrate and develop this relationship in the context of the buying decision. Being the firstborn to the offshore, it is deciding on an optimal level of product availability may since only the context of the demand uncertainty. Traditionally, many firms have focused on the continuous estimate of the demand without any measure and uncertainty. In this setting, firms do not make the decision regarding the level of availability. They simply order the consensus forecast. Since the beginning of the 21st century, firms have developed a better appreciation for uncertainty and how static develop forecasts that include measure and uncertainty, incorporating uncertainty, and deciding on the optimal level of product availability can increase graphics relative to using consensus focus. Okay, there are many examples. The net optimal cycle service level for the seasonal item with the single order in the season. In this session, we discuss attention and the seasonal products such as the ski jacket for which on the leftover in time. Much it is disposed of the end of the season. The assumption is that the leftover item from the previous season are not used satisfy demand for the current certain season assume retail price per unit of P, cost of C, and service value of S. Fs. We consider for the following inputs: the CO, the cost of the overcharging by 1 unit, CO equal to C minus S. Cu, cost of the understocking by 1 unit, Cu equal B minus C. CSL, optimal cycle service level, or the corresponding optimal order size. Okay, the next example 13.1, evaluating the optimal service level for the seasonal item. And it's either optimal for the manager at the sport mart to order 468 pair of ski, even though the expected number the sale of the 350. In this case, because the cost understocking is much higher than the cost overstocking, management and better off ordering more than the expected value to the cover for the uncertainty of the demand. Okay, the next on-time order in the region of the quantity discount. In this session, we discuss a buyer who has to make a single order when a seller offers a price discount based on the quantity purchased. Such situation may arise in the context of the seasonal item such as apparel, for which the manufacturer offers the lower price per unit of the order quantity. Excess or even ratio. Such decision also rise at the end of life cycle and rather or spare part. Future demand for the product to spare part is uncertain, and the buyer had a single opportunity to order. Buyer must account for the discount when selecting for all order site. Consider to the retailer of spare part that has one last chance to order part before the manufacturers stop production. The part had a retail price per unit of P, cost to the retailer of C, and a service value of S. The manufacturer has offered discount rate of the CD if the retailer order at least K unit. Okay, the next the design cycle service level for the continuously stock item. In this session, we discuss on products such as the detergent that are the order respectively by a retail store such as Walmart. Walmart use safety inventory to increase the level of availability and decrease the repeatability of the tracking out between the successive delivery. If detergent is left over in the replenishment cycle, it can be shown in the next cycle. It does not have to be disposed of at a lower cost. However, the holding cost is incurred as the product is carried from one cycle to the next. The manager must interface with issue of deciding the CSL to enforce to esteem scenarios should be considered one on demand that arrive when the product is out of stock in the backlog and few later when inventory at the replenished. Due to on demand arising when the product is out of stock is lost. The reality in most instances is somewhere in the between with some of the demand loss and other customer returning when the product is in stock. We consider for extreme cases we assume that demand per unit time the normally distributed along with the following interest quick replenishment loss sign as fixed cost associated with each order. ROP là reorder point, D là average demand per unit time, sigma T standard deviation of demand per unit time, SS là safety inventory, CSL là cycle service level, C là unit cost, H holding cost and destruction of the product cost per unit time, and cost of the holding one unit for one unit of time, and equal is C. Okay, demand during the stock down in the backlog. We first consider two cases in which on demand is rising when the product is out of stock, the backlog, because no demand is lost, minimizing cost because equivalent to the maximizing profit. As example, consider Walmart store selling detergent. The store manager offer the range stack to the count of the CU to its customer wanting to buy detergent when it is out of stock. Assume that the brand track ensure that on the customer return when inventory is replenished. Thus, CU is the pack loss or the understocking cost per unit. Okay. Okay, thank you.